If you want to know the best JRPG titles to get this winter sale, you are in the right place. I've spent hours hunting the best games and deals for you so I can give you my top 15 Japanese role-playing titles that you can't afford to miss this holiday season. Like for example, Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma is now available with a discounted price of 35%, priced at 39 USD. With the dozens of hours this game offers and the potential to extend it because of its village simulation, this game is worth every penny, especially if you are into building and managing gameplay designs. You wake up with no memory and a voice tells you to accept the power of an Earth Dancer and save the land from the spreading blight. Earth Dancers using dancing techniques and sacred treasures to heal the land. The sacred drum speeds up crops, the fan harvests multiple rows, and the sword multiplies seeds. The entire game has Japanese-inspired designs, festivals, and monsters, and choose a male or female protagonist and romance any candidate with fully voiced scenarios, and recruit them to fight alongside you as well. Explore dungeons to clear the blight, plant seeds and enjoy your harvest, gather resources, and more, or bond with your party members, or engage with an action-packed combat, exploration, and village management however you want. Not only Guardian of Azuma, but you can also check other Rune Factory games which are now on sale with eye-catching prices. And before we continue, this content is not sponsored in any way. I wish it were, but I just really want you to experience all of these titles, especially since all of them are at reasonable prices. Seasoned gamers knows that Hack series for its intricate and engaging storyline while offering engaging gameplay. That Hack GU, Last Recode, brings back the classic trilogy with enhanced graphics, improved gameplay, and brand new content. The Last Recode includes all three original titles, which is That Hack GU Rebirth, Reminisce, and Redemption, fully restored and remastered. On top of that, you get an exclusive fourth volume called That Hack GU Reconnection, which is a brand new content made specifically for this collection. The game simulates a massively multiplayer online RPG, and you're basically playing as someone who's logged into a fictional game called The World. You play as Haseo, one of the most influential players in the game, from a third-person perspective. You'll explore monster-infested fields and dungeons, visit root towns that combat-free zones, and interact with other players in the world, while offering you avenues to form your party and experiment with their skills and engage bosses in a flashy real-time combat experience. The game also lets you log off and return to a desktop interface where you can check in-game emails, browse news and message boards, and even customize your desktop and background music. Get multiple games that you can spend more than 100 hours on for just 9.99 USD, with a heavily discounted rate of 80% is simply a steal. If you are into the Japanese role-playing space, there is no chance that you haven't heard about the Yakuza franchise or the Like a Dragon series. Like a Dragon and its sequel, Infinite Wealth, are now available in a bundle worth a whopping 27 USD with a discount rate of 68%. The Like a Dragon bundle gives you two critically acclaimed RPG adventures featuring Ichiban Kasuga and Kazuma Kiryu. This is pretty much a solid entry point into the series, even if you haven't played the slew of the Yakuza titles before Like a Dragon. You'll explore a modern-day Japan to the coast of Hawaii and wield your trusty bat, form unlikely friendships, and topple foes with dynamic RPG combat as you untangle the mystery why your boss betrayed you. The game introduces turn-based RPG combat to the series, which is a pretty bold change from the usual brawler style, while also giving you a lot of side content and mini-games to explore to the point that you wouldn't believe the scale of the content. And as always, there are a lot of Yakuza games on sale right now, so don't forget to check them out. And if you are getting value so far, subscribe to the channel. Liking the video and engaging in the comments helps me more than you can imagine. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is a turn-based RPG where you play as Nahobino, a fusion of human and demon, exploring a post-apocalyptic world of that. If you are a JRPG fan, Shin Megami Tensei games and Persona games are where the great experience are. The world of that is an open world with different distinct regions to explore where enemy demons roam freely. You can engage these demons in combat just like in any other JRPGs. The game uses the series' signature press turn system, which is turn-based combat with a twist. Your party consists of Nahobino and up to 3 allied demons, and both sides takes turns performing actions. And of course, each of your demons has its own set of skills that you can customize, so hunting new demons while making the ultimate party formation is indeed an addictive experience. And get this game for just 24 USD with a heavily discount rate of 60%, while you can have a more than 100 hours of experience. If you want to have a perfect entry into the massive Trail series, you might want to check out Trails in the Sky first. The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky remake brings back the beloved classic with stunning visuals, refined gameplay, and brand new combat options. You play as Estelle Bright and her adoptive brother Joshua as they start their journey as junior bracers members of a renowned peacekeeping guild. What starts a simple mission quickly turns out into a gripping adventure across the Liber Kingdom. Just like in any JRPG, you can now choose between traditional turn-based combat or all-new real-time action combat, depending on your playstyle. It is a pretty solid way to appeal to both old-school fans and newcomers who prefer action-oriented gameplay. There's a lot to explore here, especially the newly fleshed out scale and character customization. If you want to dive into the Trail series, this is the perfect time to do so, and as the second chapter is right around the corner. With a 25% discount rate and price at 45 USD, this game is simply worth it. The Dragon Quest Erdrick Trilogy gives you 3 legendary RPG adventures in one definitive bundle at a discounted price of 80 USD with a discount rate of 20%. The price may seem a lot at first, but we are talking about 3 games here that you can play with more than 150 hours of content, and those hours are just barely scratching the surface, especially Dragon Quest 1 and 2, which were just released recently. While the story actually starts with Dragon Quest 3 and years ago, the great hero Ortega sets off to defeat the villainous archfiend Baramos, but failed this quest. You play as a hero who's having his 16th birthday and are summoned by the king of Alyahan and given a mission to take your father's quest to vanquish Baramos and save the world. And this legacy spans in Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Engage in a classical turn-based combat while exploring a reimagined world in a HD 2D design. Meet new party members along the way and explore a handful of skills and equipment in defeating the mighty villain of the world. Tales of Arise is one of the most celebrated titles in the Tales series, giving the series a next-generation graphical fidelity and the state-of-the-art action-packed combat. Until now, I'm not gonna lie, I find its graphic fidelity the best in the space and nothing pales in comparison till today when it comes to JRPGs. Tales of Arise is an action JRPG that brings top-notch combat, gorgeous visuals, and an epic story about 2 worlds colliding. The fate of 2 worlds rests on the shoulders of Alphen and Xion, the main protagonists of the game. They will overcome hardships and grow together with a unique group of friends as they fight to liberate the people of Dana from their alien oppressors. You will explore the world of Dana, which has a mix of unique natural environments that change appearance based on the time of day. The world feels alive as lighting and atmosphere shapes throughout your adventure. Tales of Arise combat is fast-paced and flashy, with a focus on chaining combos and party synergy. The new boost strike system lets you chain powerful attacks together with your party members. Each character has unique abilities, and mixing them creates flashy and state-of-the-art executions that makes battle feel dynamic and rewarding. Get the base and the expansion for just 20 USD with a heavily discounted rate of 67% is simply a great steal. Digimon Storytime Stranger is an RPG with monster taming mechanics that dives into an epic time-traveling mystery. As a secret agent, you will travel across time in parallel worlds, meeting unique characters who shape your journey. While exploring the world, you collect and raise a diverse array of Digimon throughout your journey. And each Digimon has unique stats and evolution paths, so building a balanced team is key to success. If you want a deep monster racing and taming experience, you will never be disappointed in a game's core features. Comes with fully fleshed out turn-based battles where you will manage your Digimon strengths, weaknesses, and abilities to win tougher fights. The system rewards planning and building a diverse roster of Digimons with different skill sets, so experimenting with team compositions keeps combat interesting. This game is one of my absolute favorites this year, and you can get it at a discounted price of 56 USD under a 20% discount rate. I already have 300 hours worth of playtime with this awesome title, so your money will go far with this one. While the list will not be complete without the Octopath Traveler series. With the release of Octopath Traveler 0, this is the best time to get both 1 and 2 in a bundle priced at 45 USD and with a whopping discount rate of 60%. The Octopath Traveler series is a turn-based RPG with stunning HD 2D visuals and a unique storytelling approach. Not to mention, this series defined the HD 2D design, which I can't get enough of. Explore its worlds and meet new party members that you can recruit, and each of these travelers has unique set of path actions that they can use to interact with the world. So you can battle townspeople, obtain items, recruit others to join your travels, and more. Wherever you go or whatever you do is entirely up to you. Players will have the freedom to develop their travelers' job and skills, and you can customize each character build by assigning them different jobs, giving you a lot of flexibility in how you approach combat and exploration. When it comes to battles, this is where the game really becomes addictive. Breaking enemies by exploiting their weaknesses leaves them vulnerable, and the boost system lets you charge up powerful attacks for maximum damage, which is eye-whopping. In every Wintel sale that Steam releases, the Kingdom Hearts Integral Masterpiece is always one of the must-haves. This bundle includes 2 major collections that covers the entire Kingdom Hearts saga, the Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix, and Kingdom Hearts 3 and Plus Remind. The Kingdom Hearts series follows Sora and his friends as they battle against the forces of darkness across multiple Disney and Pixar worlds. The story is about friendship, light versus darkness, and the connection between hearts. The journey spans from the beginning in Kingdom Hearts 1 all the way to the epic conclusion in Kingdom Hearts 3. You will visit worlds like Hercules, Pirates of the Caribbean, Toy Story, Frozen, and many more as the story unfolds, while giving you the chance to connect with famous Final Fantasy characters, which is nuts. Truly one of the best games ever made. Kingdom Hearts combines action RPG combat with Disney magic, and you will explore various worlds, fight Heartless and other enemies, unlock new abilities, and team up with iconic Disney characters. Combat is fast-paced and focuses on chaining attacks, using magic, and summoning powerful allies. Each game in the series builds on the mechanics, with Kingdom Hearts 3 offering the most polished and refined gameplay experience. Get all Kingdom Hearts titles for just $50 USD with a heavily discounted price of 50%, which can also lead to more than 200 hours of gameplay, along with the subtitles that will give you even more content, so let that sink in for a moment. Featuring fully voiced dialogue, beautifully enhanced visuals, and a ton of quality of life improvements, this genre-defining tactical RPG returned in its most complete form yet. Final Fantasy Tactics is one of the cult classics that defined the genre, and now players can experience in a fully remastered version. The story takes place in Ivalice, a kingdom blessed by the gods and ruled by the two-headed lion. After the king's death, a child ascends to the throne, and whoever becomes regent will rule in truth. This sparks a power struggle between the two war heroes, Cortana the Black Lion and Larg the White Lion, igniting what history will remember as the War of the Lions. At the center of it all are Ramsa Vayul, born into one of Ivalice's greatest military houses, and Delita, a commoner raised among nobles. Not just this game offers a gripping tale, but gameplay and combat are where tactics truly shine. Every battle rewards smart positioning, terrain awareness, and turn manipulation. The 3D battlefields matter, and good planning will always beat brute force. The job system gives you complete freedom, with over 20 jobs to master and hundreds of abilities to learn. You can mix and match skills even after changing classes, like White Mage, Black Mage, Dragoon, and more. You build your party your way. Experience this cult classic for just $40 USD at a 20% discount, and this is your time to experience one of the best tactics in gaming history. Metaphor Fantasio comes from the creative minds behind Persona 3, 4, and 5, and it brings a fresh fantasy RPG experience. You'll play as a protagonist who enter a royal tournament to fight for the throne and the future of the kingdom. This game will let you team up with a compelling cast of characters and embark on an immersive journey filled with exploration across vast and diverse continents, dynamic combat, and discovery. The game uses a time management system similar to Persona. During the day, you can go on quests, dive into dungeons, and hunt for treasures. You strengthen relationships, build bonds with your party members, and increase your virtues. The battle system is an exciting mix of turn-based combat with real-time action elements. You can customize your party through archetypes, powers, or your classes in this game, which gives you the freedom to personalize your playstyle and build your team however you want. This is one of the games I featured heavily on this channel, and you can now get it for just $35 USD with a discount rate of 59%. With more than 100 hours of content, you will never be disappointed buying this game. When the final installment or the finale of the Final Fantasy VII Remake is upon us, this is the best time to play the first two games if you haven't already. Get both the Remake and the Rebirth in a twin pack for just a whopping $49.99 USD, where both games can be played for more than 200 hours. Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth is a bold reimagining of one of the most iconic JRPGs ever made, rebuilt under the guidance of the original key developers. Set in the city of Midgar, the story follows Cloud Strife, a former Shinra soldier turned mercenary who joins the eco-terrorist group Avalanche in their fight against the Shinra Corporation, a megacorp draining the planet's life's energy for power. This isn't just a visual upgrade. Every element has been fully reworked with real-time polygonal graphics, expanded character development, and meaningful story additions that deepen the world and its cast. Gameplay blends real-time action with strategic command-based combat, and battle unfolds seamlessly as you attack, reposition, and build your ATB gauge, which can be spent on powerful abilities, spells, and items. The more aggressive and precise you play, the faster ATB feels, rewarding smart decisions making over button smashing. Exploration cinematics and combat flow together naturally, creating a more cinematic and immersive experience. Well, I don't need to tell you that other awesome Final Fantasy titles are on sale right now, so be sure to check them out as well, especially 7, 8, and 9 classics. And I cannot stress how you are missing out if you haven't played the Persona series as a whole, especially Persona 5 above all else. One of the JRPGs that set the golden standards when it comes to modern day RPGs. Set in a modern day Tokyo, the story follows a high school student codenamed Joker, who transferred to a new school after being falsely accused and placed on probation. What starts as a quiet year quickly turns into something far bigger, as Joker and his allies awaken a hidden power from the form of Phantom Thieves of Hearts, a group of secret vigilantes determined to change corrupt hearts. Gameplay blends classic turn-based combat with deep social simulation. Your days are shaped by a dynamic day-night cycle and changing weather affecting how you live, who you meet, and who you prepare for battle. While combat rewards smart play, you can ambush enemies for an advantage, exploit weaknesses, and turn the tide with carefully planned turns. Each character can summon personas, manifestation of their inner psyche, used to unleash powerful abilities in combat. Customization is where the game truly opens up. Personas can be fused and tailored, letting you mix and match skills, builds, and party members to create your own optimal strategies. Stylish, strategic, and packed with content, Persona 5 Royal is more than just an RPG. It is an experience you don't want to miss, and you can get it now with a whopping 70% discount rate for just 18 USD. Do yourself a favor and play this one-of-a-kind game. Don't forget that Atlus and Sega also put other Persona games on sale, especially Persona 3 Reload and other Shin Megami Tensei games. This list would not be complete without this year's Game of the Year or even the Game of the Decade, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And yes, it is a JRPG, and take it away from the creators who use the Final Fantasy titles as their inspiration and put their own twist into it. With only 1 year left to live, join Gustav, Mayel, and the rest of the Expedition 33 on a desperate mission to break the painter's cycle of death. Follow the remnants of past expedition and uncover what became of those who failed before you. Each member of Expedition 33 is forced to grow, adapt, and learn to fight together against the impossible odds. Explore a hauntingly beautiful world inspired by Belle Epoque France, filled with surreal enemies and unforgettable locations. From the island of Visage to the forgotten battlefield, every region rewards exploration with secrets, hidden quests, and powerful discoveries. You will find allies of legend and recruit special companions that unlock new travel methods and secret areas across the world map. While combat is where Clair Obscur Expedition 33 truly sets itself apart. This is a bold evolution of turn-based RPGs, blending classical strategy with real-time mechanics that make every encounter more intense and engaging. Craft unique builds through gear, stats and skills, and party synergies. In battle, dodge, parry, and counter in real time, chain devastating combos by mastering attack rhythms, and target enemy weak points with the free aim system. Don't take any praise just from me, and I bet you already know the achievements of this game recently. With a $40 price tag and with a free DLC released lately, I cannot stress how every penny of your hard-earned cash will be worth spending on this game. But what if you want to know the best Souls-like deals currently? This video will show you everything you need to know, so click on it and I will catch you on the next one.